We are back to discuss issues relating to the arts and entertainment in Ghana. Of course, it's been a heated week. A guru is accusing a label of failing to sanction a collaboration between him and their artists and constantly using its links to sabotage him. These and many other issues are tabled for discussion on this episode of Bloggers Forum. My name is Benefo Boabin Abrantepa. Welcome to Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. Welcome back. It's Bloggers Forum here on Ghana Web TV, and my guests are seated. Nana Aredu writes for OnePlayAfrica.com. Nana, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Romeo is a columnist and assemblyman for Madina Social Welfare Assembly. Romeo, welcome.
Thank you, Abantepa.
Right. So before we do the discussion, let's go for the segment in Komoho Issues Day. Let's see what's happening in showbiz.
Mind this year, Michiamo, Ghana Web TV so Namasuguso, and some Marcoso entertainment industry Musum for Paula Bruni na Midemi Bremo. Abantepa Mesum, Nana Wachi and Sembe Bracoso. Na Yesha say starts in Figuru. Guru sem Kolanketin Kutiama Be Mumbwa dear, a fay, money and nature. Or say, one called Kuami Eugene Chel for any collabo. Nan Campo. I better na guru up Chel for head songs because Okaya 2013. Head songs are just in a year to me receive 1,001 head songs. Al Qaeda, La Paz, Toyota, just name it. Nanka Siden and Kokopachel for head song. Intinyo can say, what's a Kuami Eugene from Tiwadao, Ajina me pentia kai say Al Qaeda. Cause ono de osianka we dwuma so ni nti anka person call no partner, but then he doesn't get why. Kuami Eugene so chema want to me be disrespect me label boss Richie. Now one so expect say me no ba be yejum. Richie and Sonsa be defend any artist Eugene. You can say they are not even trying to sabotage. Or no, so say Guru, you can even get your hit songs even without Kuami Eugene. Inti Guru, they are giving you all the respect, but social media commentators say Ben Kwafoke Kake Kasu Chale near Koida say Guru then sour bon so many style be on sudden. I'm for Bekaya you year 2019 during the 20th edition of the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. To Chichibi Koso stage, na ye kaipan, Shatawell in Stoneboy. Ne no na board ni si, near course na so any, until handy or more, indefinite ban. Year 2021 year, once and so ababe kasi, when you ban because it have served its purpose. Then Shatawell say, moon to me fiti prekwana must way you ban, I'm on the end and I think it can't send be. But then Stoneboy come the any response, news here abe. Na yes, Kusujina Shatawell in semi swa. So on where the Kamamaya West or no on your local champion, on the international artist, because any Beyonce I do then I'll bet me a chain. Now say I enjoy cry you. A year movie be I on Netflix. It's a Spanish movie, a friend Black Beach. Shatawale numa kuma kwebi san eno me feature woso eye ayo mama stories any I know my level eno na ebe Ghana fo so me say Charlie na send there am say ya cross border na adu enye fempem hab still on Shatawale eye nyina one done na say ya no de nyom yi beto one done anche bia na eja eye Stoneboy bim 4 yes ye dey one guard by I say one enya stop you. Samine so announce this or the new for betuja. And also title near One King. In Ghana website we say there one news portal e Ghana henyina. And to obi an claim ni one ma we ni anya dey afi we there. One sports na yo. Ayo a radio presenter and the Dusty and ne ho akobasem. Adan ya rapper be your friend Okese One. Wapam ne finish studio. Na den Okese One ye. O say why you very rude to him. You one afro interview one man tem. Ube do nsu a wenchia. Uba nso so all the handkerchief bi acheche hwini say nose mask. And then the Dusty ko bisa say are you okay? Okoko apai say I don't know bisa question. And Dusty say me my friend ba me student bisa say are you okay? I don't know okoko apai. Na no na behwe and Dusty e chen osofo to bay. Pie for me studio. I just say wa pam me akwa ya pam ni finish studio. And Okese One so fi studio na no so kwat na Instagram not to be man na there or to Twitter say ono so did na tempoto. But and Dusty wa ba outside be apologize nti. Say na asem na ti bia no. Wa ba pacho nti. Enu ya nen. Ayo, I'm say, Manfo Chirma, a year or Chame Kuami Eugene, challenge, and I feel the Binum dia Danny breast challenge. Sister, there's a baby also soon. Sister is Nigeria, Jimna, I just say, way ye no free out to Sunam, the Mude, ye gusoko, ye Diana was to call be a PM worker, so funny face, and I was on a batten, the Biako na wako treat you. And a police phone so ni peshi. No no I watch video na ekoswa police for you so ni motwe ne ade ono an enum ton so obobo na sum o so just funny face so ni ade na nka kaso van dam there na nka turning cake o na utwiti o sa pompa che de anka fa ho ben kofo bebre chema funny face he needs attention. Prince David say ko can be a funny face so atoto amani say oh you hypocrite ni ade. But then whatever the case may be, we hope said the next time no please for me handle case in a more better way. Say na nkofo chirima was it obro ne de na is too much. It was too much. Justice for funny face sana waka. Nkomo ho some kai last year yes sama mumen obeka say niske bi edane account no 10,000 Ghana cedis o MTN for area just on who baby escape fire and then MTN for say oh asama wo kan de wegu enu wonni nyina so bia e na wo ye ya na oba no be patch no so enye sa na net 2021 ya wasan so achirem foforo eno na oka so enhyada anya sa na amafu say sama as account na od my last year anyway enhyada nsisi so eno na amafu chirema any video here ayepe enhyada ntiase
talk credit no na chastela na papa ye inti no wa sheda na oko dombote inti drugba era oma troopers inti no government no ni ministers no na
hey ngofu kasao yo and I unde my ntaso eye Kofi Jama you ekoso ni recent interview oye wo talk entertainment with Elsie Lama na wachirema wa bran kasa muhu ni se one na mu TV si eye funa ebe ya wanka wa ye adwuma ni bida meka panana na just wa ye ni nyina eni yenjina eye Paul Berry nsem yi so na ye fa rehosem entwato eye afi mu 2021 ene emake 3 years Priscilla Pukwati yeah yenwa Ebony Rain Nyankopon aton safren ofi ensem ya 3 years aba betwem ya kan ne say Ebony still reigns egoso aboni nyo ebekoso akai no na Nyankopon so empe baby pa emanisi ye gusu gina ye arehosem semi so ye veteran actor Emmanuel Kojo Datson, you. Home Sweet Homes, Sun City, Ubekaina, you. Neighbor for the dead. He's a very jovial man and all that. But told just say when your kidney issues, he's been on dialysis for a very long time. Now what you na yakopon to suffering at the age of 68. Yeah, I can say yakopon enfano NC. And our who semi is near the baby. Now what you then some akosopa. But say na me ankasa ye dia bremo. That's ne. Ebe sanso de nkoma wo biara abrem. Ye femi Paula Amabroni.
Paula Amabroni there with the segment and Komoho Issues Day, and a lot has been happening in showbiz. You may want to log on to www.ghanaweb.com to read more of these stories. But Romeo, let me begin with you. Which of the topics would you want to touch on?
I think the issue concerning Andy Dusty and Okese one. I've heard so many people comment on the scenario, but I think from what I took from the whole scenario has to be the fact that Abrantepa, it has to do with the fact that an up-and-coming artist who had a studio session with Andy Dusty came late, entered the studio, sat without even uttering a word, not even good morning or hi. Now, he takes the pain to ask if you're okay, because it's the work of presenters to always ascertain as to whether whoever they are hosting is okay or not. It's just a normal discussion. And then the rude response came. Why are you asking me that? In the first place, we've had people from other jurisdictions, even turn away top-notch artists, not underground. So your attitude, even right from the scratch, should be your marketing or bargaining power for people to want to even push you for whatever reason. I'm not fully taking away some out of blame from what Andy Dusty did. But from an amateur point of view, the guy wasn't ready for business. Because people are begging for avenues. People are begging for opportunities. There are better undergrounds. We even have better top-notch artists who are not underground, but they're not getting interviews. So if you have the benefit of the doubt or the opportunity to have an interview with no other but Andy Dusty, who is a firebrand in the industry, you come late and you act like, excuse me, you're Shatawale or Sarkodie. Even Shatawale and Sarkodie would come to whatever venue they are booked for any interview to even wait in their car.
Okay, two things. You don't think Andy Dusty's tone was rather a turn-off?
I'm telling you that it was born out of the fact that you came late. You didn't even have the courtesy to even greet.
When I read Okesewan's post, he said when he entered, they were having a discussion and he couldn't have greeted because they were on air. So he just did a sign to signal like greetings. And then he sat.
And then the program ended. As an artist who should use that kind of platform to even get to show some respect or regard to your senior man who is waiting to interview you when you came late. Oh, senior, you need the platform. So create that jovial avenue for him to even ignore the fact that you came late. But when you're showing attitude and he asks you, in fact, he's a senior brother. If Andy Dusty asked me, oh, okay, baby, okay, I wouldn't take it offensive. I would see it as a senior brother.
Even if the tone is not friendly?
What do you mean by tone? That tone where people are highlighting to me was born out of the fact that you underground, do you know what would have pushed them to have other interviews because of his lateness? You could have, that could have even been the bane of his anger for wasting their time, and you come and then you come to sit and he's asking you, he's engaging you, and it's as if you watch the whole thing, it was as if the guy wasn't ready to talk. And you're in for an interview, you should be vibrant, you show it. You get it. In as much as Andy Dusty trying to be a big brother kind of person who came to apologize and whatever, let's call a spade a spade. If you're an underground, you beg for opportunities. You've had it. How many people have tabled their request for interviews on such platforms and have gotten it with such ease? No. So if you have it, use it. And show that attitude that you need it. Oh, like sometimes industry, your crop maybe not a ginsem. You get it. And at the end of the day, he's even nowhere now. But see the kind of attitude he's trying to put across. Imagine he getting to that status of the 4S, Samini, Sarkodie, Shatawale, and Stoneboy.
Would you have done anything different if you were Andy Dusty?
For the spell of the moment, I would say maybe I could have done worse, or I would have
than what we saw.
Yeah, I would have walked him out, maybe in a rude manner. You know, one thing some of us can take, being rude, especially from a subordinate. If a senior fellow is rude to me, I know our brain will draw. So it's a motivation for me to also climb up. I also need to be motivated by such actions. But when you are a subordinate and you're trying to show attitude to your senior man, who born dog? Let's call a spade a spade. The guy's attitude, even during the response, wasn't entertaining enough. It was annoying. What even shows that he was even ready for such an interview? Whoever prepared him for the interview did a great disservice. The person could have been with him in the studio to even senior man to have watered the grounds, not to have gotten to that level. But once it got there, I think Dusty did the right thing for the young ones, or for any musician to know that they are not above presenters, and that whatever art you have, whatever talent you have, you need that out of respect to drive through, no matter how good you are. So for me, Andy didn't do anything unheard of.
Nana, which one are you going for?
Okay, first of all, my mention is Creamy. He said he lost his father.
Too bad. Our condolences.
Yes, to Creamy. So I'll take the breast challenge, and I'll look at.
And I will need you.
You see,
you're more famous,
Darby, God has different ways of blessing people. When I saw you post the video of the lady, the heavily endowed breast woman, and I made a comment under your post. I said that it's interesting to see how God blesses people in these days. Yeah. And I just pray that somebody who also has equal talent and does not have breast, he will also bless that person the same way he did. I've seen a few comments going around that, hey, Cecilia, get our breast or Baba star. Unfortunately, yes, if she's able to manage what she's getting now, because this is her blessing. Whether you like it or yes, this is her time, this is her blessing. Ebiana, why other challenges be up in the past, but none of them got into the media or the public eye like what she did with Kuami Eugene's yekum. You know, talking about that blessing, I want people to understand that a lot of times when something happens in the industry, it's someone's blessings. You understand what I'm trying to say? BBC na say office say bonia. Ayo being sirano. Do you understand? Nti samba wo side about Mr. Obi side. I'm sure there are 1,001 girls who have big breasts. There are 1,001 girls who have big asses like Hajia Bintu. But they all didn't blow. It took only one Hajia Bintu to blow. You understand? Yeah. And I know can say, hey, this is Ghana how your banner by star. Said you are 20 no for. That's almost sirano. What am I saying? Into yen girl no on petting papa on bedding on bebuano. Elsewhere is there. I mean, if I ask you the work of Kim Kanye West's wife right now, you can't even tell me what she does. You understand? But she's a big superstar in America, even in the world. So people should go easy on the girl, and let's all pray that talents who are also looking for the same space to blow. No, Nyakupo blessing. You understand? Talking about blessing, let me talk about the Andy Dusty and one issue. Okay. Andy and one issue is a blessing in disguise for one. You understand? I want to you bet me a interview no. Na you read obi ante boy nka. Interview na be kani na be shiegu. Na obi ante nka. Say Andy ne bufu yo. Say boy na one kasa yo. Say if when he sat down he didn't say hello. It was meant to go the way it went because probably that is the boy's blessing. Have you seen the boy's number?
Yeah, it's grown.
Yes, shut up, over 200K. Yeah. You understand what I'm trying to say? And now people are even listening to his music now. But I'm sure if the boy had come in and he had a good interview, he has good music, and he was trying to get people to hear him, nobody will listen to him. Do you understand? Yeah. I want us to look at it from the positive side. That one needed this break. It was so important that this thing happened. Whether apology has come after or not, what had to be done had been done. In China, was he's blown. Now the next step is how do you manage the fame that you were looking for? Now you have it now. You understand? It's on the set on the silver platter. Say omu plane say oman plane, and I say it was arranged, or say it wasn't arranged, or it has happened. The guy is now, quote unquote, no more an upcoming artist like people call him. You understand? Right now, majority of people know one. Now it's time for us to listen to the music and say, okay, what is next for that one? So me, I don't fault Andy, I don't fault the boy. It was meant to happen the way it did, so that people will get to hear him. I mean, there are so many instances that I can give that has happened in the past. I'm not share from these things. 2013, Shatawale got angry and boot lights and things at Conference Center. What happened next? He was on TV3, apologizing to Ghanaians. And then what happened? Dancehall King. And then what happened? Now he's Shatta. You understand? Yeah. I'm not saying that I support that way of becoming a mainstream artist. I'm saying that everything that happens in our industry is to someone's benefit.
Let's take a break. When we return, we'll delve into the Kuami Eugene and Guru controversy. Guru says, Kuami Eugene, small boy, because Lynx Entertainment, you are denying him of a collaboration, but actually, that's what a hate. He just admires your work, and now he's already laughing. Let's go for a break. When we return, we'll delve into that discussion. So, a guru is fighting a rock star. It reminds me when we were on the University of Ghana campus. You know, Guru, those days, Obali gonna be performing, or can't teach the did and let us say baby, me rhymes. So, let me give a background to this one. Kuami Eugene went for an interview, and he was asked a question as to why he is not featuring Guru. And then Kuami Eugene said, Guru is not using the right channel. He's going about insulting label boss, that's the Lynx Entertainment boss, Richie. And Richie needs to, give his consent before collaboration can be done. And so until Guru stops insulting Richie, there's no way a collaboration between him and Guru will happen. Even though he likes Guru, he's a big fan of Guru, but the trajectory, is not helping. So, Kuami Eugene has said this, and then Guru comes in with a message. Let me read the message. Now, dear Kuami Eugene, I admire your hard work and how well you have come. I am already in my 13th year in this industry, and I have been able to give back-to-back hits. I made sure I had not less than 4 songs every year, and in 2014 I gave 10 mega hits in 1 calendar year. I don't know how old you were at the time, though. The industry is in difficult times, which we need to join hands to change or continue with the mistakes our predecessors made. Remember, some people started with me, but they could not last long. So I appreciate how far God has brought me. I know that you will not be at Lynx Entertainment forever, but remember not to have any issues with Lynx Entertainment before you leave, because those that hesitated couldn't maintain the hype. There are always new lords, so remember, nothing lasts forever. Point of correction, I never begged for a collaboration. I didn't ask for collaboration because I wanted a hit song. I have a lot of hit songs, and I am proud of that. I wanted you to know I appreciate your craft. That's why I wanted us to work and nothing more. I wish you well. Thank you, NKZ. So the conversation started, and then people were saying that Guru is inheriting his enemies. Kuami Eugene is inheriting enemies. Small boy, then Richie comes in. In fact, I must say, when I checked Richie's timeline, I noticed that he had been off social media for like a year. Bruh, Ade.
He doesn't do that.
Ade, we are editor than you. Okay. So Richie says, I normally stay quiet in most situations, but this time I only feel it's right I say something. Guru asked Lynx for a feature with either Kidi or Kuami Eugene, but the request was denied. He then went from one media house to the other, insulting myself and other members of Lynx management, even to the extent of accusing us of sabotaging his career for the past 10 years. He spun stories which implied we have some extreme power in the industry to vitiate someone's career. As usual, my team and I stuck to our usual demeanor and stayed mute. When Kuami Eugene was asked in an interview if he would feature Guru, he simply said he couldn't because Guru had insulted me consistently, and it wouldn't be right to do a feature with someone who was disrespecting his boss. Let's call a spade a spade. There was nothing disrespectful in what Eugene said. I'm a responsible leader, and I would have chastised my artist if he spoke out of turn. So my question is, those attacking Eugene for allegedly disrespecting his elder Guru, where were they when Guru was attacking myself and my reputation in a disrespectful manner? We talk about unity in the industry, and then we go around bringing each other down. I personally have no problem with Guru. Never have and never will. I like to conserve my energy towards constant success and development than waste my time on petty squabbling. Guru is a natural hit maker and doesn't need Kiddy nor Kuami Eugene on a song to make a hit. So there really should be no offense taken in any of this. So can we just drop all this wahala and everyone go back to making hits for Ghana? It comes with the prayer emoji. Okay. I'm free, Romeo. Did Kuami Eugene err in his response? Did he go too far? Does it appear to you he is inheriting enemies?
Yeah, for me, I've been brooding over this, even this dawn. And then my conclusion was that he was immature in terms of what he said. You're an artist. You will evolve. People will come and go in your life as managers, like Guru said. So what I was expecting from Kuami Eugene was that, oh, Guru is a fine artist and he has good songs and stuff, but you know, he should channel it through management, and it ends there. Now, if Guru has issues with management, it's Guru's job to deal with it, either to resolve it or to ignore. So that at the end of the day, personally, you have a clean slate with Guru that, okay, the guy publicly said that, oh, he's cool, but he should just go through management, and if management endorses, he'll be cool. It is not his business to highlight whether there's a fracas between his bosses and Guru. Otherwise, he's shooting himself in the foot. Like Guru said, you might not be with Lynx forever. And deals are deals. Guru could have a promoter or something that you would need, that would demand that two of you can work together. But when he sets such tones or precedent, it becomes difficult to iron out even in future when such opportunities avail themselves. So for me, the best thing he could have done, this is why I was saying that, in as much as when you're an artist and you get to this level, you should take PR jobs seriously, especially what to say and what not to say. Could have ended, oh, Guru has a nice track. Growing up, I've enjoyed Guru, and it won't be bad having a track or two with him. But if he wants, you know, I don't manage myself. I have a team, so he can go through it, and if it's ready, it goes there.
So you mean to say he said more than necessary?
He said more than necessary. So it would have been a man against himself for Guru himself. He'll be contemplating. It will be war within him as to whether to go apologize to Richie if indeed he's spoken ill or he's done anything bad or he's had any misunderstanding with Richie. It will be an adult kind of discussion, whether to go to him to say, oh, Onia, oh, you know, it's business, and it gets to a point where we err. But I would like to stretch a peaceful hand or smoke peace pipe with you so that we all can grow within the industry. So that tomorrow, if you need me, you just call me, I come. If I need you, I call you. It's part of the success or the growth of the industry. You get it? Okay. But when you go further to make the whole public know that it's what people are saying, you're inheriting, for instance, if my mom has an issue with another woman, that woman is not my enemy. That is maturity. If I see that woman, I greet her, I say, oh, yeah, at the time, yeah. If my mom has an issue with her, I don't have an issue with her because my mom will go. Maybe I will just collapse and that woman will be the only one close. And she will be the only one to save my life. But if I inherit her as an enemy, it means that I'm also putting myself at risk. That was the mistake, Kuami Eugene.
Is that really a mistake? Because Kuami Eugene is saying that this is the person who made me who I am.
It's not necessary.
So they're not disrespecting and expect a collaboration from me.
It's not necessary. It's not his business to highlight the nitty-gritty or to talk about what has transpired or what is the fracas between Richie and Guru.
Okay, so Nana, you think that Kuami Eugene has a communication challenge?
What Kuami Eugene said is a normal conversation that happens in our Ghana music industry every day between one artist, one media, one artist or another artist. It's a normal thing. If you count the number of, I don't want to use certain names, but let me say, omo hate this year against omo hate this year. No, omo hate this year. No, omo hate that. Like the likes of Guru, Crime, Opanka, Munadadia, they will tell you they are always being bounced for features by, let's say, the current. You understand? Because of maybe one, direction of the artist. Two, music vibe or music mood of the artist. I will send a song to Kuami Eugene. Ebi anani mood zone or woman no, and you man medicine no, engedeng entirely. Until you can say, oh, shall we no go do am? It happens every day. The only mistake here is that in this case, Kuami Eugene is right.
How?
I'll give you. I will tell you how. Everybody keeps saying he should have been political about his answer, like Roman beautifully said, like political. Oh, what's up? What did you do a song with Guru? Oh, Guru is a fine artist, and Guru is doing this, and Guru is doing that, and Guru is doing that. Yeah, so later on, yeah, that is the lies we've been telling. That is the lie. You see, there's a radio language, or what they call PR language, right? Into one kind of nanka ayefe, nanka behind closed doors, no, nan beef near them, course, nanka why political. He is not like you and I. He is not you, Romeo. He is not me, Nanaya. Kuami Eugene has come off, okay, they're talking about Dope Nation.
Yeah. Do you know also Didi Agrona?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember.
That is good. I don't want to quote, but if I'm paraphrasing, he said, "Sisi no more corny there, a man because they will inject more money." Kuami
Eugene is somebody who speaks his mind and he speaks the truth. The question thrown at him, he couldn't have said anything better. He couldn't have lied. He, at the point he is right now, feels that you have an issue with the person that picked me up from Fadama, walked me through these circles, has been by my side, putting money and things in me. You are going about saying things that are allegedly, also defaming or probably attacking the brand of the person. So I can't work with you.
So it's about loyalty.
One time, I can't work with you. He never said, I can't work with Guru forever. He said, I can't work with you. So if tomorrow, Guru, who I have managed and worked with before, goes to solve the issue with Richie, it's possible a song will come. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's be honest. The people are expecting the boy to, first, sometimes I hear someone and I'm like, why are we expecting the boy to think like you? We are forcing somebody to think like you. Like Mabasho, you are forcing me to speak in your direction. It doesn't happen. That's who he is. That's what I'm trying to say. I get your part of PR is essential and all those things. What the boy said, he never insulted Guru. Society is what is happening right now. Society's culture is what is playing right now in Ghana.
So does it?
Relax. The fact that a young artist or a young boy who is younger than Guru says something that offends the older person is a problem. He didn't insult Guru. He never did. All he said was, oh, I can't work with somebody who is going about disrespecting, let's say, my godfather. It's not possible. Is that insulting?
Is he inheriting?
He is not inheriting any beef, Abrantepa. He is not inheriting. Listen, everybody chooses a side at a point in time. We all have a choice at a point in time. When there's a gun to your head, you have a choice. As we sit here, when you called me, I had a choice to make it here or decline you. You know what I'm trying to say? If Meka Sema, only a Akabakona Semno. What am I saying? He made a choice to say, I no go come, I bore you. You understand? He could have. Why didn't you say, oh, you could have been political by telling me that, oh, I'm going somewhere or something? He bore you. That's the truth. No, why should I sugarcoat it or anything? Why should I? Wait, relax. You made a point. I also want to explain something, right? Richie is not the guy who comes out to talk. At the point where Guru was going round, people like myself and others who have worked with him, he knows. We made a call to him. He wasn't political. Funny say, my true article be, right? My cancel about Romeo. Romeo finds out that, oh, I wasn't political in writing the things I wrote about Romeo. Why should Romeo be political in responding to me? Guru, you have an issue with the tag Lynx family or the Lynx entertainment crew to the extent that he even went to a Kuami. Okay. Now, when you are moving around one radio to the other radio to the other, you can also be political enough to say that, oh, many Lynx funny, okay. I think I even worked there some time ago. Do you know Guru went to Lynx before? Yeah. Okay. They need issue be I felt like taking a break and I said and I'm back. That's also that he could have also been political.
What do you make of Guru's response?
I think Guru's response is pain. I say this and I know yes, because you see, when I also a bit bad. That's how Guru is feeling. Guru feels like, oh, come you feeling say oh so a bit bad. Come in cancer. Guru, Ubie Nimkroma say, Guru is the leader of jargons in this country. Ubie knew my attempt sing Guru Kroma say. Member one. Polio Swaganache. Problem. Samba. La Paz Toyota. Karaoke. Al-Qaeda. When the boy hits Guru.
Obo hates the Obo.
So it is coming out of the fact that in the pan me kind me hate I mean to me pon and kai today I am being pushed to the wall to make it feel like I had to feature another artist to get a hit.
So he's speaking out of...
I'm telling you, it's out of pain. It's out of the fact that me on my own, I'm okay.
Romeo, is that the same impression you get?
Not at all. Abrantipare, we say people's marriages have stood the test of time. Not to say they've not had problems. We have a way a mature person handles public issues and how an amateur handles it. I'm not talking as a politician. I'm not speaking as a politician. What I'm trying to do here is that it's a straightforward thing. Abrantepa, this has nothing to do with it being political. Sometimes you garnish what you say based on maturity and for your future.
Why did Guru
also
garnish what he said about Richie?
You are still dwelling on Kuami Eugene's statement.
And I'm saying that Guru came out to outline what he thinks about what the young chap wrote.
Yes, and I'm asking you your response to Guru's
and I'm trying
reply.
To say that, I'm dovetailing it in that regard. First and foremost, if you check what Guru tabled, what he wrote, it was to say that, to clear the air, for people not to think that he called for collabo because he needed to hit, to have a hit. So he reminded him that it's not about hit. It's just that I admire your craft. Abrantipa,
but you believe that? You believe that?
You know, if I'm a rapper, if I'm an artist.
No, do you believe that statement?
Yeah, I believe that statement. You know how I believe it? If I'm a singer and Sarkodie is around, Tiflo is around, and I know you are Abrantipa from our days in Legon, and I know you're a good rapper, and I feel your flavor would blend with mine. If I call you to join me make a song. I hate in the same.
Okay, so
hate in only there.
Why do you do collaborations?
Collaborations are meant that, for instance, maybe I have a track, but if I check the setup, Kuami Eugene will fit in, or Kiddy will fit in, or Eno will fit in.
So you just do it to dump it somewhere just for the records?
Oh, no, hold on. No, not for the records, but it's an investment. Of course, if we do this, whatever collaboration you do, you target success. Now, the issue here is that I'm just saying that I have a track, and I feel that the best person to be on this track is Medical. Though I know Sarkodie is around, I know Manifest is around, but Medical will do justice to this rap. That is not to say because I need hits at all costs, that's why I'm calling on Medical. But I feel this particular track, why do we do collaborations? We don't just do collaborations for collaboration's sake. When this gospel artist, the one we discussed not long ago, Celestine Donko, told us about the people's stories, what they've been through, the reason why he collaborated with them. Was it to mean that she wanted hits, or she didn't have hits, or she couldn't have made hits? No, that is not the point. Sometimes you look at people who can blend with a particular song you've written, and you feel that they will fit in and give it the much desired appeal. It's not to say you lack the tenacity or the wherewithal to make a hit on your own. So don't make it look like Guru wanted hit at all costs. There's a reason behind he wanting Kuami Eugene or Kidi to make a song. People are making songs, people are making hits without Kuami Eugene and Kidi.
Yeah, okay. Nana, do you doubt?
I want to show Romeo how to appreciate someone's art. I want to appreciate his political career. Okay. So I'm making a tweet. No, that's how. No, I'm serious, bro. No, let's respect what Romeo does. He's a good politician. Yeah. So I want to appreciate him by making a post. You understand? To over my 8,000 something followers on Twitter, and I'm going to Instagram account. I'm going to say, oh, I appreciate this guy called Romeo, assemblyman for Medina, where social welfare. Yeah. Then some get be there. You understand?
Mojayana.
Then I will say that, oh, in the next 4 years to come, if Romeo migrates to MP, all my fans and friends who I know in Medina, Romeo.
It doesn't mean so.
Thank you. That is appreciating someone's craft and work. Okay. When we come to music, it's different. This is why we do collaborations. He said one. You have a song. That is the music part. In the business world of music, collabos are done for 3 things. Major 3. 1, market share. I have 1 million followers on IG fans. You have 2 million. If we're able to collabo, we have 500 on me, we have 800 the boma afa. 2, price value. If let's say I am the one who has the major influence as artist A, and you are artist B who is now or probably had a hit before and trying to make a hit, when we do the collabo, your price changes. I benefit when the song shoots up. 3, the hit factor. And you know, I will say, why Trona and that one, me fit for what? So my voice never too swam. Ben me fans ne amount for me pay my then I jump into it. It is a fad ya because a collaboration beyond FO.
So on that score,
collaboration beyond FO.
On that score, so why do you fault Guru's statement that it's not because he wants a hit song, but
I fault Guru's statement because if you want to appreciate Kuami Eugene's art, Sark does it better. When a song is released, he takes his phone and tweets it. Sometimes, even 3 or 4 days ago, Sarkodie videoed King Promise featuring Shatawale, all right, on his Instagram story. And he put fire, back, and he was swipe up. That is appreciating the work or the music that they have done.
But you agree that it's not a straight jacket thing. They are different.
Oh, I understand. I'm saying that I don't dispute the fact that Guru probably in his good intentions wanted to appreciate Kuami Eugene's craft by working with him. That alone, Krampo, if I'm analyzing it objectively, he was even undermining Kuami Eugene.
How?
Because you are making it look like you are up here, I am here. So right now you for calm down, appreciate me, we could work together. No, bro. No, if today Jay-Z wants to record with the current, let's say Kendrick Lamar or anything, they will both go through the process. Because you see, when I was climbing up, Guru never helped Kuami Eugene to climb up. From Rewind to where was Guru? He was chopping his money. He was playing the sambas and the hits, right? That's it. Miss Man name Musaba Bedu. So if I say you want to appreciate my art, so you Guru, you are Guru, NKZ. 13 years in the business. We respect that.
So it appears to you that Guru wants to use Kuami Eugene as the ladder to get to the top.
So if Sarkodie makes a song with Amachi Dede, because Sarkodie is hot firebrand now, you mean that he's trying to give a facelift to Amachi Dede? Is that what you're trying to say?
You see the thing he just said? It's a typical example. It's an answer to a conversation we are having. If Amachi who is a legend, wants to work with SAC, right? He will have a better reason to work with SAC. One, maybe the song in question targets a lot of young people. Example is King Promise wanted to work with his idol, Kojentri. Yeah. And the song he wrote targets a certain kind of audience. He needed Kojentri to bless him with a song. He went to see his idol, and the idol blessed him with a verse. We can't sit here and say that the idol didn't benefit from that collaboration, because there are a lot of new guys, young people who are 17, 14, 13, 12, who follow King Promise and probably wouldn't have heard about Kojentri. So that collaboration will even make the idol even refreshed in the eyes and minds of this young audience. Okay. So let's not take that part out. That part also is there. Lumba, collaboration na waye.
We
can't say that Lumba. Yes, Lumba is a legend.
Lumba is one person who normally doesn't dance collabo.
Exactly.
It's
once he does it, there's a reason behind the collabo. But in the end, can say, okay, Lumba a future or chairman, or chairman can benefit. No, Lumba is still reigning on because that collabo with SAC or there will refresh him in the eyes of all the SAC boys or more SS. Yes, it's that time now we follow SAC or there. No. They will refresh.
Okay. But you can't tell me. You can't tell me that the memories Guru created has faded so bad that he needs to remind us of his existence.
Once upon a time, Jay-Z sat in a train with an old woman. Jay-Z is not a young boy; it's an old woman. The old woman asked him, "Who are you?" He said, "Oh, if you don't know me, then I'm not that popular." Then the old woman said, "Oh, sir, but why do you have bodyguards?" And Jay-Z said, "Oh, I rap." I said, "What's your name?" He said, Jay-Z. He said, "Oh, I know that name." Sometimes it doesn't mean that Guru memory is wiped away. Sometimes you need a refresher course. That's why even as media people, when we work, they come back to school to go and refresh our minds, because sometimes your memories, your ideas and things are exactly. No, there's nothing wrong. There's no pride. There's no pride in Guru trying to say that, okay, I have to work with a current or a young artist now to get my music right into the. Listen, there's no pride in that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with Guru saying, okay, all the kids who were the time I bought 13 years no, me bought hits no. Now if you are my team, but no me wait no. It's a refresher course. There's nothing wrong with it.
Guru should swallow his pride.
To me, Guru should do the needful. He wasn't political. So I said, that's how distracting me. Politician.
I'm on the floor.
Politician. Say I'm on the floor. Politician. Converting.
It's an undeniable fact that good musicians have better timelines. Know when to release music and know when to start marketing. People have recorded.
Are you saying Lynx doesn't have
hold on. People have recorded tracks.
I'm on the floor.
Right?
I'm on the floor.
No, I was on the floor.
Women's on the floor. Okay.
People have recorded tracks, but looking at the waves of songs, they are withholding it. I can tell you on authority that Brewanana has a number of tracks on standby, but she's reading in between times when to drop. So it means that maybe it's a dispensation of high life, like trend. So if I drop raga, I will be buried. So it's timing. You get it. Okay. Kuami Eugene is reigning. We know about the brothers. You know those days. Today, they are struggling to make hits upon.
Not struggling.
They're struggling.
Flokin, so it's not struggling.
Flokin is not struggling. I'm talking of brothers.
Kunta is sick. You don't know Kunta is recovering.
No, you see, is different from brothers.
Yeah, but brothers is not struggling because Kunta fell sick. That's a different conversation. Oh. He fell sick.
Okay, let's say Bookback.
He fell sick.
Let's say Bookback.
One is dead.
Bookback, one is gone.
One is dead. And even for the other one, he's doing fantastic. He's giving Sakwa the 2 hits.
What do you call it? See, he's distracting me. He's distracting me. VIP. 4x4, yeah, 4x4, perfect, and VIP.
Okay, 4x4.
See, the issue here is that Brantepa, if I have a good song, but realizing that the timing is bad, I will hold on.
No, sure.
So Guru having a timeline to release songs doesn't make it look like he lacks the capacity to make a hit. No, that's what you, because if you tell me he's looking for hits, he's looking to use the popularity or the current flourishing nature of Kuami Eugene to spring up. Like, who didn't who fell? No. It's disrespect.
Okay, hold on. Nanea, is that what you are saying?
No.
What are you saying? In some few seconds.
I didn't want to say, but let me say.
Okay.
La past Toyota head. Me and Nanaya Medjuma. Karaoke. I worked on that record. You can ask him, put him on the phone, he will tell you. In Merco, democracy, ask him. From there,
the old kind of say guru de neka, and I say why BB. Because
he's speaking objectively here. It's not. You see, that's the problem. That's why he's a very good politician. His party hasn't fixed the road, but he will come and say, "Oh, road in your bay, but won't mean your road, no." What am I saying? So what am I saying? The fact that I have worked with Guru, I have never worked with Kuami Eugene before. I have never worked with Lynx. I have worked with Guru. Once upon a time, we were the guys that break the records in this country.
You're a good marketer.
You understand?
You're marketing yourself.
No.
Nana, don't be distracted.
We have done it all. You understand what I'm trying to say? But say, hey, let's bring it out of music and let's bring it to our space of PR and blogging. Once upon a time, when digital or blogging was not in vogue like what it is, what was the name that you were hearing? You hear my Debra. You hear Nanea 18. You hear Ebenezer Anamfio. Yeah. You hear Chris, Ghana celebrities. Yeah. I can't sit here and say that because once upon a time I had built Nanea 18 and Nanea 18 was in every school and this and that. So if I need Zion Felix to post something for me, Zion, where are the mommy? No, bro, it's not done like that. Oh. Times and seasons, bro. Times and seasons. But the scenario relax. It's not different. It's not, if I want to appreciate, if Guru wants to appreciate.
Guru wasn't the one who directly asked Kuami Eugene for the collabo.
But who did? Romeo Yapon. If Guru didn't ask Kuami Eugene for the collabo, Yapon.
See, this discussion is based on the fact that Kuami Eugene was asked in an interview.
Richie made it clear that Guru reached out for a collabo and it was declined.
Guru reached out to management for collabo and they declined, not to Kuami Eugene.
He reached out to management to record with Kuami.
You know, there are two different things. The reason why he is saying that, if he's okay with his management, then if he's decent his management, Guru knows the trend, and then he went to management. Management says, no, we can't work with you.
Yeah, that's
right.
And he goes for an interview and they asked him.
But he did. Let's put it on record that Guru didn't tell Kuami Eugene, I want to have a collabo with you.
Well, that one we can't tell.
Good. So you can't substantiate it by claiming that.
I haven't said so. I'm saying he should do the needful. Okay. The needful is simple. You, Guru, you weren't political about the issues when you were going around with media, and talking about how Ochami Kwame and Richie and all those people were. You understand? These are things that when you say it on a mass media platform goes a long way to dent the images of the people that you're talking about. You didn't say it wrongly, but the fact that the young boy was asked that, oh, will you work with Guru? He says, oh no, he's fighting with my people or my boss. No, a problem. I don't think that even me, as I sit here, if I have an issue with you. If I have an issue with Romeo and I call you and you say, oh, Nana, I'll call you back. I'll know that, oh, because many Romeo are something out where so I'll call Romeo, Mr. Charlie, I have something to buy. Fetch me. What am I saying? I know the next thing my job will be done for me. That's how it's done.
Okay. Right, so let's take a break. When we return, medical, any Tiflo, the Omuhaji, Santokwa, we say. Tiflo says he wants to release a song for medical. Medical says, Masa, many strong man are beefy. If I want to beef anybody, I'll not calm down. But if flows over here, then me releasing you. Guess the title of the song. Ofui. Welcome back to the show, Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. It's the concluding part of the show, and so Guru ne Kuami Eugene ene medical any Tiflo. Almost all the fans names will be AVGB. At least you need to tap into the appeal or the controversy and then have your way through. Medical, let me let me begin with Nanea. Medical Tiflo. Is it a banter, a beef that you would want to witness?
Medical Tiflo beef. There's no beef. There's no beef. Listen, Medical is on Twitter talking to people. He's giving us advice. If you don't like the advice, pass your somewhere and go. I kind of respect Tiflo for what he did because he just released a tape, and the tape is so good. The album he released is so good. It's not getting the buzz. He's not in Ghana. What does he do? This is an opportunity for him to probably get his voice heard. I don't think that Tiflo in his mind wants to really do medical bad, unless he has a hidden agenda years ago that he wants to just now bring it up. That one is up to him. But this one is not a beef. Somebody picks his phone, sharing tapes to his fans or his young rappers. 5 tapes. He gives a tape that you don't agree with. Yeah, you don't agree with. It's okay. We all see things on Twitter that we don't agree with. So let it go. Where from all this response and trying to undermine the guy as if it is not Medical's fault that he's currently the best rapper winner at the VGM. You know what I'm trying to say? It is work. When Tiflo won the record of the year, we all clapped for Tiflo. You understand? It's work. You have to put in the work to get what you want. Whether he's a whack rapper, he's a good rapper, he's won the thing. He has hits. You also have your hits. So let's move. But I feel like because T is not in Ghana and he probably needs a little support to push the album, which now I think on Thursday, Xylophone was reviewing the album. You understand? Because of what he did to Medical. You understand? Inti beef we bia we nya sem bia ye hu bia. Hype no hype na ba ko pe dia ye na ade because ba ko no one year ready so no bia ba twi bia. It's not even like he's not even blinking to the thing. That's why he made a tweet and said that, listen, you know my manager's number, you know Floyd number, send the money. When you send the money, me too I go hit the studio because in all honesty, T is not in Ghana. Yeah, beef is saying. Only Ghana, like.
Not say beef and your face to
No, maybe.
Do you need to be?
Who Tiflo? Only Ghana.
Beef in here dining table.
That be here dining table because only Ghana. Una drop your album. Una push your project. Me push it. The song I dropped.
No, but you say he's not.
No, he's not here. He needs attention, bro. He's not here. Okay, don't worry. I take it back.
Okay.
So I take it back. So he's not here in Ghana. He needs attention to push his project.
Okay.
This one is none of excuse my language. It's none of his business. Okay. But being a smart artist, like he said it before, this year, all the nice were obitra. Okay. What am I saying? I applaud him for being smart. At least now the album is getting rotation. So the song that he has dropped, I was telling, I was saying to Xylophone that instead of him to drop a diss song, I will urge him to drop a video of one of the songs on the project, so that at least you don't need to prove that you can rap. Tiflo, you can rap. We all know. You don't need to prove. Medical can also rap. Let's move. We are beef here.
Romeo, quick one now for you, uncle.
Yeah, for me, I feel Medical. No matter how work people may think he is, he's got a strong flow. He's been shuttling through the thick and thin, even in the presence of the Sarkodie, and he's making hits upon hits. And Tiflo is that kind of talented person who is being buried and you won't understand. And it's the name of the game, controversy. You need it. You need to create it, even if it's not being created by any other person. And I feel as rappers, this is what you should be ready for. And if you are the ringleader, if you are the prima donna at the moment, when you're called upon, when shots are thrown at you, the best thing you can do is to throw back. That is what the rap game is about.
Hey, Obia, Sebio, Obia through an throw back.
No, Tiflo is not Obia Keke.
Oh, say, in American, because medical say where his level be.
I said, this answer, well, UPS in illegal. What you say? Gab, no better man nanti, ubu for better man nanti. So what you say? But Ebia, your fan say, my boy be o Madina, I a friend B cross. Now got 2 shots. The boy is very good. B cross boy American. No. B cross boy American. Oh, very good though.
Yeah, good marketer.
No, Ude Abrantipa check on that boy. But this boy, he ain't even into about 2 shots.
His number, give me his handle. Let me check him. I'll put him on one play.
B cross.
Yes, B cross. Shout out to Romeo. He's putting you on.
On the most, the guy is good, but he ain't even into 2 shots. About Akodiama, he ain't fino. But Tiflo is sort of a household name. Okay. On your underground, be no I say, or you what 2 shots?
Romeo, sorry.
Oh, got to
B cross on you.
Oh, no.
214.
Oh. So, and I make sure a real talent is here. Who is kind pushy, but upa. No. Watch his works. I'll
put him on. Don't worry.
People buy friends and numbers, but it be more minto. So just watch his talent.
Don't worry, I'll put him on. I'm not if I be a kind of number. Now I'm finding to say.
Be kakaba sem chirubino. They realize that the same weight. Reply be medical ni we gab be and share nim sir. To what too short, sir, as a rapper. Also too short, man. Okay. That's how the game grows. Shatawali, yes, I want done, yeah, a bimu, a DHD, or a pay setter, watch it, and a yes, and Crawford, a take a humble pie, say, a moon, say, ampa, a friend saying, Shatawali, as a piece, Samini. Nam visit or retire, no, so at the abandon.
Why, who can say no? A better than if Charlie pom. Because you are here saying Samina retire, but good, we are defending good. As a man, I can. Come on. We are one, I'm to so. We are making it so. Me to so. And a ponson. And pon, Abantapa, Okasa, making it so. Pon.
All right, so that's how we end this episode of Bloggers Forum. Nanea Redu, aka Nanea 18 writes for OnePlayAfrica.com. And Romeo McDonald Nanea Asari is a columnist, and Madina, social welfare assemblyman. Thank you for watching. We come your way definitely some other time with another insightful edition of Bloggers Forum. My name is Benefo Boabin Abrantipa.